Throughout history, a select group of individuals has stood out, not just for their achievements, but for the sheer scale of their ambition and the ways they reshaped the world. Today, we dive into the stories of Genghis Khan, Napoleon Bonaparte, Timur, Attila, Cyrus the Great, and others like them to uncover what made them so extraordinary and at times controversial. These figures weren't born into greatness, they carved it out of their circumstances. Genghis Khan, for instance, rose from a fractured Mongol society to create the largest contiguous empire in history. His vision and ability to unite rival tribes under a common purpose were unparalleled. Similarly, Napoleon Bonaparte's rise from a modest Corsican background to Emperor of France showcases the power of relentless ambition and strategic brilliance. Then, there is Cyrus the Great, the founder of the Persian Empire who created one of the most tolerant and well-administered empires of the ancient world. His leadership combined military genius with an unprecedented respect for the cultures and religions of those he conquered, setting a standard rarely seen in history. But what separates these figures from the ordinary? One defining trait is their vision. They didn't just react to the world around them, they envisioned a new order and worked relentlessly to make it a reality. This often meant thinking far beyond their contemporaries, breaking norms and challenging the status quo. Cyrus the Great, for example, didn't just conquer, he built an empire based on principles of tolerance, governance, and human rights, as seen in the Cyrus Cylinder, often regarded as the first declaration of human rights. Leadership was another hallmark. They inspired loyalty and obedience among their followers, often through a combination of charisma, fear, and reward. For example, Timur, also known as Tamerlane, was known for his brutal yet effective leadership. He was ruthless in his conquests, destroying cities that resisted him, yet he also fostered culture and art in his empire. Cyrus, on the other hand, inspired loyalty through fairness and inclusion, earning the respect of both his allies and those he conquered. Strategy and adaptability also set them apart. Genghis Khan mastered the art of warfare, employing innovative tactics like feigned retreats and psychological warfare. Napoleon revolutionized military strategy, introducing tactics that are studied in military academies to this day. Even Attila the Hun, known as the Scourge of God, used fear and intimidation as tools to destabilize his enemies, often defeating them before a single battle was fought. Cyrus the Great, however, employed not just military tactics, but also diplomacy, often convincing cities and leaders to join his empire without bloodshed. However, ambition of this scale often came with a cost. These leaders were not without controversy. Genghis Khan's conquests resulted in the deaths of millions, reshaping entire civilizations, but at an unimaginable human cost. Napoleon's campaigns brought glory to France, but also left Europe scarred by war. Timur's brutal campaigns led to vast destruction, even as he claimed to be a patron of culture and religion. Even Cyrus, while celebrated for his fairness, built his empire through relentless expansion and war. Their legacies are equally complex. On one hand, they unified vast territories, brought innovation and reshaped governance. On the other, their methods raise moral and ethical questions that persist to this day. Were they heroes, villains, or simply products of their time? Their stories also offer modern lessons. In today's world, where ambition and leadership are celebrated, their lives remind us of the fine line between vision and destruction, between inspiring loyalty and sowing fear, between creating and exploiting. They challenge us to ask, what is the true cost of greatness? At the heart of their actions lies a universal truth, the drive to leave a mark on the world, to transcend mortality through legacy. But is that drive worth the price it often demands? This isn't just a story about the past, it's a reflection on human nature, on ambition, and on the choices that define history. If this story has inspired you to think differently about history and leadership, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more thought-provoking explorations of the world's most fascinating stories.